know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been wearing a vest to see this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, Then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. Target lock. Firing. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts moving for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2 locked. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
I'm cornered.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. drones. Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Target's still alive. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that mission accomplished. We still got half our baggage. Emptying up the hangar sideways.
Coming at you. Bomber hit by a missile.
Attacking from behind my target. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Can you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Pull up. Caution.
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Pull up.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is made.
To the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, csergy, ASAP.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Wait, our vehicle on this side! Nice.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Push the permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Where's our support? It's no
discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. Mage 2 has crashed.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Good kill.
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
We're the damn interceptors. The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's their raid! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Box 2.
We're using the containers now.
Target destroyed.
Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Requested permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Just about to go online. Plan forward too fast. Things are too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Watch out. Enemy has a lock on it. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
We aim over clear ground. Code 3, we have to clear up now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Is an enemy on your tail? No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manual in a language we can understand.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Box 2!
All transports have been destroyed. Carried.
5 targets remaining.
They have a lock on you. Shake them. He's mine. He's not getting away.
The aircraft away from the base.
Target.
Missile, breaking.
Locked on bandit. Target has been destroyed. Way to go.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Targeting range of guns.
I've got the numbers and the strike. Enemy has marked me.
All right. This base is worth destroying. 4 targets remaining.
There's an enemy on your tail.
3 targets remaining.
Missile in the air. Evade now. It's completely blind, those bastards.
Launch preparations complete. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be droids. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Page 2, locked.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Unbroken by the
Just
clouds.
2 more. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Behind target and ready to attack. Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me. Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should...
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
I'm hit. I lost control.
You can't evade a missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? They got me.
3 remaining.
Eject! We got this. We can't recover.
Shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
A rabid dog would do better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert. We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys move down easy.
Oh, what one?
No change in game plan.
You're the last person I was expecting. Fine, are you watching the stream? No, I think you should watch the stream. Because I managed to hit a few banger of a pre-shot.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost.
It's fine.
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the
Text me
situation.
up. Shit. Fuck. Crashed. No, bloody hilarious.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
No, what's on to miss? Fuck.
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys move down easy.
What's armor like? Alright, one shot.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Ah, right. No, you can't say that on stream. For fuck's sake. No, I'm just replaying story mode. Playing it on normal.
Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. Out of your ass.
told you, long day's difficult on hard. 30,000 score. I almost got there a few times. It's just because I had a slower aircraft. Hold on.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Too many drones. Can't break the arsenal burn.
Don't let the UAV movements knock you sideways. The machine will be outsmarted.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3 is lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain
Not
air
long.
superiority.
Oh,
HQ,
bastard.
what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell?
Caution. All aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there!
Do you really? No, because Josh can't. He can't. He's got his GCSEs this year. He can't. That would involve it. I had this conversation. Well, I didn't actually have a conversation with him, but I told him don't do what I did and just let all your anger out at once, because he's gonna fucking pop now.
All squadrons, command is ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Oko, but Golem 2's hit.
I wish I could tell him the exact same thing, but the situation between me and my dad's actually quite chill.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Unless he's got the option of leaving.
returning home.
Oh, nice. He's 15. He won't have the option to leave school on Christmas.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
What?
Mage 2, walking.
Breathing down my neck.
Mage 2, UAV down. Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Yowza, you're after me.
You've had worse odds.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show many mercy.
Don't know. Don't think long. Actually, I think it's been about 45 minutes or
More
something.
UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Please do. You know I hate your dad.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Yeah, trust me, that would be pretty
Prepare
difficult.
for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution!
Oh, do tell. I don't care. I'm involved.
Gargoyle 1 lost.
If I'm involved, I need to know.
Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Mage 2, UAV
I don't care if I'm gonna get fucking demonetized for this. Your dad is gonna get fucking something next year. So he thinks he can bully a fucking 16-year-old? Not my fucking watch. I don't care if I get fucking done. I'll fucking set about him. I don't care. I will. He's all bite no. He's all show no. He's all bite no bark. No, he's all bark no bite. So do you know what? He is, because you know, everyone knows in this party, I am not a nice person when I am pissed off. I'm just someone completely different when I'm pissed off. I am someone else. As if I'm schizophrenic, but I know I'm not.
Splashed.
I said what I had to say.
I know your brother is gay.
About what?
But he doesn't seem like the type of person who would actually go that far. Despite him being a bit of a prick. He's not a prick, he's not an arsehole. He can be, but it can be at times, but he's not as bad as your dad. It's not as if your dad's gonna spy on the stream, so he doesn't know anything about it. Your brother doesn't even know I've got a YouTube. What the fuck does my girlfriend send me?
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
What?
Runway is clear. Page 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Page 2, lower speed. 1,500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
No.
Perfect, Mage 2.
That's not a dad.
Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Me and my dad last year, yes, we had some complications, but we fucking solved them.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
And I've got a bond with my dad again.
Forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't...
Fellas, if your man looks like this, and that's not your man, that's mine. Why does that look like the fucking Joker? What you've got for dinner? What you got for dinner?
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, we have...
Can you not show me that picture? No, I talked to my girlfriend on stream, and you know when you go to your garage in the nightclub, and obviously your character obviously goes to pull up the garage door. She took a picture of it and says "fat ass," and I was wearing my one of my quarantine suits.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time
I don't think your brother's gay.
poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit.
No, I think he's bisexual.
After 28 years, he saw combat again. If his
Oh, well, there you go.
wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle.
I was.
As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Let's talk about that.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place,
Yeah, it's
that
called
would give
Britain.
you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here.
Oh.
We got all kinds of critters too.
No, I'm talking to
Everything
myself
from
with this.
flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Yeah. Takes me at first. Is that about Tom?
By the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network.
Yep, that definitely requires text. Knowing her background.
Swiftly to the space elevator, no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr.
Better be what I
Harling
think it
inside the
is.
facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator.
Do not have a fat ass. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, that was a bit mean. I'm sorry, that was a bit mean.
Through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. a number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar.
I need to charge my phone up.
If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harley.
Oh, yeah, you definitely cannot see that on stream. Even worse, why did you type LOL? You sadistic fuck. Oh, you're so sad. Really? No, I think you did that on purpose. Nope, I think you did that on purpose. Nope, nope, nope. Blocked. You have been virtually blocked. Shut the fuck up. Nope. You typed LOL, you never meant to press full stop. Yeah. Okay, Kyle, you should have confronted me before saying that. Dickhead. I really want to try that out. Hold on, I got to tell you something. Right, now about that. What? Because you're a pussy. Me and Josh even said that. Oh yeah, that as well. Unguided bomb. Hold on, isn't there a penetration bomb somewhere? Yeah, guided penetration. Guided penetration bomb. I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. I got one weirdo texting me, and then I get the other person, and then I got her texting me. Like, oh, KO! Really? Really? What is wrong with you? No, I'm not. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ah. No, I do not. What? KO. KO. I hope you're thinking about food. Are you thinking about food? Ah, good. Oh. You got pizza? Nice. What? Why am I convinced you're not looking at pizza? No. Ah, Speed packing himself on FIFA 23. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, I almost fell out my chair. No, I don't know. I don't want to know. What? Yeah, but... What? I've not played Fortnite in ages, so I couldn't really tell you. Oh, look at the PlayStation chat. Right, why can I not find a missile increase ammo capacity? Oh, so you weren't looking at your pizza. Oh, that's right, you're not on PlayStation. Thankfully. Oh yeah, me, Spocky and Josh have been loving it. Yes. Yeah, basically.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Wait, what do you mean your dad said just taking off? No, it's just, I'm wondering why.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted,
Hold
mission
on.
is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Well.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
How you know it?
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Sea Goblin.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound! Mage 2, target destroyed. Target destroyed. Mage 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Home squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
That makes things a lot easier.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2. Rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Fox 2. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight.
Oh, great.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet on 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand
Right.
by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Watch out. Enemy has a lock on it.
Mage 2 has made a kill.
Fuck.
Target destroyed.
Oh, okay.
us have some exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Yeah, go 2, hang in there.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
What the fuck?
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan! Stick right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Take it up a notch, okay?
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. 3 remaining. UAV confirmed down.
We found out we should transfer north. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
It'll do. 1 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can call it.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Target has been destroyed.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harley wants to extend his flight.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element.
Wilco, forming up.
Whoa, again, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory.
Mage
Eventually
2,
you can.
missile away.
Missile headed for friendly.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Got you now. Orders on the fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. That's how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Mage 2, shut down abandoned.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose Liberty over Justice. Courses have already changed.
Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Bandit evaded the attack.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. What about the White House? I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home.
That ship isn't one of ours.
Where's the signal? Damn it, I can't break away. Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time.
Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Fuck is that?
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger. cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Check Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Right, I get that. Lacing up.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Element 2, on your 6.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
You're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The former president?
Make two!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Bullshit.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1, was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went. day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Accidental friendly
My
fire.
dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered. Guard.
Okay, you speak English.
Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed,
Or
it's gotta be the most
actually, Kyle,
pathetic one ever.
don't.
Am I right?
Don't speak English. Learn how to spell again.
There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit.
Fleet destruction, Kyle, I've told you this. Taking my hoodie off, it's way too warm.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how they will use it. Better than solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer.
Oh, how
We
lovely.
don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
6, proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. You know I got a smoke. I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Number 3, this is Storm 1. Number 2, you handle. Proceed with us. Storm Squadron, get into formation. Yeah, let's target it.
This messes me up, and it scares me.
There's the juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! You don't get it, Spare 15. Your fire control systems are locked. Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Running done by now.
I have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts? This is the peanut unit. The count's going forward. I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tone? I'll show you all how it's done.
Enemy missiles, breaking!
Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. You can do this. Yeah, I bet that remote will dress up real pretty. Got all dressed up for nothing. Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called SID lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Breaking! Breaking!
got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
He killed Harling with his guns, too. This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, and McKinsey, please maintain silence for a moment. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Rock 2. I'm in position. He's mine. Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Position is a piece of cake.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at him. Wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same.
Yeah, why?
Enthralling creatures.
What?
Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai.
Yeah, sure.
They were the men tasked.
They're bombers, they're easy to take down.
Their Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that is long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion,
Good,
the
what'd you think?
Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries.
Good.
Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars
Hold
from
on.
flying, though. Mihai was originally from csergy. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria.
That's a long name.
csergy.
Mihai's name.
When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of csergy. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal blood
so
everyone
warm.
was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches.
Yeah.
They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to
My
head
room's
to the
warm
base
because of the
in desert
radiator.
region of Roca to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Yeah, I was just scratched. No, my arm's getting too warm now. I need to put aloe vera on it. We all do. That's YouTube for you. Surprising you. Wait, you're still watching the stream? No, because I was just about to say I'd be really surprised if YouTube put an advert over the stream. Nice. I can't even tell now if my eczema's getting better or worse. Maybe now that I'm actually... No, because usually about this time of the year, it's usually where it flares up. Maybe because I'm actually now doing something about it. Right. It helps cool down the skin. Ooh. That's a good picture. Nothing, something my girlfriend sent me. Ice, ice, baby. What's next? Golden Bear. God, who plays that game? Oh, right. 40-year-old Facebook mums do. Nah, my mum's fucking hooked onto Candy Crush, I think, the last time I checked. No.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Uh-huh.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
No, F-16s. Oh.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave it to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Fox 2, Fox 2. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of
Don't tell me
yours.
they're taking off as well.
If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join
Yep.
How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
If Minecraft had guns, that would be it.
Like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base to fly off? You're gonna wish this mission never ended. Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
You're just jealous because kids are better than you at the game. Ha 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 ha! Told you. Don't cry to me like that, boy.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Fox 2.
Really, I missed you. I really did miss you. As much as it pains me to say it. Oh no, it does more than pain. I'm gonna pretend that's how I think it is.
Why are you so proud of that, full man? The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
I love spicy food. Speaking of which, I had spicy chicken last night. Oh, it was amazing.
They're in one hell of a place. Trigger, missile, get out of our way.
Oh, so lit. Actually, I don't think that's going to be allowed to be mentioned.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Enemy down. Stay sharp. Champ, shake off that missile.
What?
Spare 15 locked.
35? Well, that was close.
Trigger disrect one. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
No, I have the model of the car, right? Not the. Ah, fuck it.
Locked on. In gun range.
Why are you shooting at me? Oh shit. That works.
AA gun down. They have me spiked. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself
Kind
nice
of.
and exposed till I say otherwise. You really are good at murdering people.
No!
Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. Still got 3 sin lines.
Yeah, well, no. So imagine thinking about getting back into YouTube streaming, despite how shit it may be. And then maybe Twitch.
Locked on.
I mean, I had a good shot at it before. Simple, you got grounded. That's what happened. Because I wanted to mess around with those fucking pumpkins earlier on, but no one was online. You don't even know what I'm talking about, Kyle. Yeah. Found 7 of them already, out of 200. Oh, I've seen a new car today as well. I think it's a BMW.
Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up, hold up.
Uh-huh.
Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins.
Weird kid. Oh, right, yeah, the weird kid.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time.
Tried to spark a conversation with him, but it doesn't want to fucking talk. Tried to have a conversation with the dumb boy. Never spoke to me once. Well, I did, but very little. Fuck.
Target destroyed.
He has, I think he has completely. He's a rat!
Don't expect this to be a straightforward air raid.
Machiavelli, you're blown in your face. Houston's been around with those, you're being a rat. Also, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Cat does not get involved. No one mentions the cat. Capiche?
Destroyed all the trucks.
Oh, what the hell, you? Bandit down him. Oh, I wish I was just playing this on easy casual. I could just be going about the missions a lot quicker, blowing shit up with unlimited missiles. Well, I wish I told you that. Well, maybe if you told him. Yeah, I'm giving up on that. Oh, at one point I had 5 viewers. Now they're all gone. It's out on to 1. Bunker Buster. One off. Battle for Bounty. To a point. Either that or it's Cape for any assault. Fucking text me, you have a phone. With since when? I that must be the new star system. What? Okay, well, how much? I just saw what she sent me. Anyway, what the fuck's you talking about next to your username? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Earn points in digital collectibles. Yeah, that's PlayStation Stars. Sign up now. I agree. I'm not complaining. It's not annoying. Right, rewards. It Takes Two. Wow, it's actually quite shit. Oh yeah, apparently we need to fucking like, level up this shit. I'm guessing by looking at the campaigns. Reflect on the staggering impact of the humble banana, once an exotic delicacy, today among the most popular. How the fuck do I start that? Like, do we need to spend money on games to fucking win points to then get more games? PSVR BRB. What the fuck does that mean? Oh yeah, seen that. Josh told me. Oh wow. I can't even do the fucking BRB one. At least some of them. Astrobot Rescue Mission, The Walking... Okay, I've got that one. Wipeout Omega Collection, Resident Evil 7. Until you follow the persistence in The Walking Dead is the ones I can do. Background. Exactly. Well, too bad. More. So the cheapest one I saw was 600. Well, I saw another one. I saw another. I think it was another. Oculus is owned by Meta, which is basically Facebook. Facebook now, isn't it? Yeah, they're releasing something new. Saw it in the advert. I think. I think it's another version of the Oculus, but slightly better. I think. Well, from what I think, well, I didn't really pay much attention to the to the advert until I heard like Metaverse VR and shit. I looked up and this guy's wearing goggles playing games, and he had like these these things on his fingertips. So yeah, that. What? Oh yeah, I seen all that, and he can't see messages from his dad.